Days 4 and 5 are Worlds, and the Ducks may have found their secret weapon for next season. #1 elite left winger Isaac Lundeström. Yep, you heard that right. Last game, Lundy was promoted to the third line. This time, he got even a bigger boost, skidding along his bestie Carlsson on the top line. I'll admit, I was skeptical at first, but you know what? It worked. Lundy did all the dirty work, winning puck battles as usual, setting screens in front, and feeding the puck to Leo, even earning himself a face wash for his efforts. In just under 15 minutes of ice time, he chipped in a shot off a nice solo zone entry. Him and Leo pretty much split the center duties. Lundy is still a black hole offensively most of the time, but pairing him with more skilled line mates might actually allow him to focus on what he just does best, checking and puck retrieval. That said, let's be real, he better not be on the Ducks' top line next season, even if he's on the Ducks at all. Of course, the Ducks' real weapon isn't a secret, and if it is still for some, it won't be for much longer. Carlsson put on a show today, maybe as a late Mother's Day gift for his mom, who was in the building. He was aggressive, stripping pucks left and right, driving to the net. And firing nearly every chance he got, aside from a 2-on-1 where he probably should have still taken the shot. Still, he led the game with 7 shots in his 18-plus minutes of ice time, including one that nearly squeaked through before Saros made a last-second leg save. On another chance, he carried the puck in, and even from distance, it gave Saros some trouble. One did eventually sneak past, though, as Carlsson netted his second at the tournament from right in the blue paint. He provided strong puck support to keep the play alive, and then went to the net and was rewarded with a tap-in off a rebound.
Here, I'm on puck. I'm good here. I'm off.
He was constantly in motion, especially on the power play, a much welcome sight. Thanks to our Swedish friends in our Discord, the Swedish broadcast mentioned that Leo is up to 220 pounds, and you could definitely tell by the way some players just bounced off of him. He used his size effectively on the forecheck and made smart plays to the middle of the ice. Lundy's puck battling skills along the board seemed contagious, as he and Leo were a force in retrieving pucks throughout the game. Sweden played nearly flawless hockey. If not for a questionable goal awarded to Finland, it would have been.
Lifted in the shot, marks from C. Pessinen's scored and right away Pessinen's hot about the quick whistle.
Good stick. Freeze, get out there. Hey, we checked that one. We checked that one.
The Swedes skated to an impressive 2-1 win, blocking shots, moving the puck with authority, and limiting Finland's chances. They outshot them 41-19 and were in full control from start to finish.
Boys, Finland, Sweden, enjoy. Okay? Exactly. This is going to be a memory for life.
With the win, Sweden now sits atop Group A with a perfect 3-0 record and 9 points. Team USA couldn't say the same. They fell 3-0 to Switzerland, showing just how easy their first 2 games really were. Honestly, just like last year, this might be the early wake-up call the US needs. Group stage losses aren't the end of the world, but they're a good reality check.
Puck's there, guys. Good battle. We're good. Let him up, White. Let him up. Let him up. Puck's there. It's loose. Good battle.
It was a struggle most of the game, with grade A scoring chances hard to come by. The Swiss defended the middle of the ice well and smothered most attempts to generate anything dangerous. Gauthier still had some solid moments. His highlight of the game was probably a great defensive read. He jumped a play in the D zone, stole the puck, and made a clean outlet pass. Then on the rush, he received the puck back and delivered a slick backhand pass to Smith, who couldn't get much on the shot thanks to tight checking, but still, Gauthier created one of the better looks of the night. He logged almost 16 minutes of ice time and registered 3 shots, though all came from the outside, as again, the middle of the ice was hard to come by. He brought some physicality, got into a scrum, and was tripping a bit. But like most of Team USA, he looked complacent at times, maybe even a little gas after playing back-to-back games. As for LaCombe, he bounced back with a much better performance than his last outing, logging over 19 minutes of ice time.
Hey guys, we're not doing this all night! Hey fellas, we're not doing this all night, hey? He's standing there, give him some room to leave!
He was anticipating better and forcing turnovers in the neutral zone. His gap control stood out as he constantly slowed down opposing rushes, making it look effortless at times. I even noticed some of the stretch passes I mentioned wanting to see more of a couple videos ago. He also blocked a shot, pinched at the right times, and stayed active throughout. His puck control was impressive, even when falling down. He didn't register any shots on goal, but he had a great chance after battling a puck out of midair, passed it up the wall, and joining the rush. Unfortunately, he got hooked as the pass came across, but he didn't quit on the play. He won the board battle and got the puck to the corner. He was on the ice for a goal against, which was a bit unlucky, but also partially on him. His D partner was already in the corner, so LaCombe didn't need to be there too. He should have been covering the net front. He got caught out of position, and even if there had been a rebound, it looked like he would have been beat. The guy left all alone in front managed to tip the puck, which took a weird bounce, and went in. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch much of the third due to broadcasting issues, i.e. black screen every 5 seconds, but LaCombe likely had his best shift right before that started. He brought the puck in with control, cut to the middle, and got a shot off from the slot. He then chased down his own rebound behind the net and fed it back out in front for another shot, but Saros was dialed in all night.
The Ice Master.
Jackson Cutter weren't the only Ducks to take a loss. Solberg and Norway fell 5-2 to Germany and are still searching for their first win. Hopes of reaching the next stage are hanging on by a thread, and they'll need to start earning points fast or risk finishing the bottom 2 and being relegated. It was a physical battle, highlighted as usual by Solberg laying out anything that moved.
Is Solberg playing as much as that you would hope to see him play?
Wow, he's overly physical. And in the bigger rink, it's tough to be overly physical. He's already created a couple of ice bags on the German bench.
Unlike in previous games, though, those big hits didn't take him out of position, except for one tough play where he lost his man, and unfortunately, it ended up in the back of the net. To be fair, it was a rough angle shot that the goalie should have probably had anyway. He also took his first penalty of the tournament, but dragged a sucker to the box with him. He took the contact and gave it right back, and then threw in a little extra for good measure. But when you're dishing hits like that, you've got to expect some payback. One of the million guys he fought did eventually get a little revenge.
2 minutes for holding.
He had nearly 25 minutes of ice time, leading the tournament overall in ice time.
Krogdahl had to back off. Tipples has it. Stutzler looking to take off. He put himself offside.
His work down low and behind the net was excellent, with some crisp puck movement, including one absolute beauty of a pass for a shot. Probably a bit biased here, but even with a few flaws in his earlier games, he's easily been Norway's best player at this tournament. He's been involved physically and offensively every single night, calm and poised most of the time, but never afraid to try and shove someone through the glass. Looking ahead to Day 6, all of our Duckies will be playing, as Norway will face off against the US and Sweden versus Latvia. Thank you to our members. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.
Great look at Tage Thompson.
Played against his dad for years in the American Hockey League, a little bit in the NHL as well. Brent, who's now an assistant coach with the Anaheim Ducks.